Hi, gorgeous people. How are you? Today I'm talking turkey. I don't even know what that means. I'm talking like as it is. All right, some home truths. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So I don't know about you, but I've been having a shit few weeks. And what I mean by that is like, oh my God, the heaviness of these energies that are going on at the moment, like heavy. It's been it's been a challenge for me just to actually just do the normal. I don't know how you've been, or whether it's just me or whatever, but bloody hell. So, have I sworn too early? I thought bloody. You can say bloody. I'll say bloody. Can I say bloody? Yes. Okay. So, I asked some advice. What's going on with these energies? And they said yes. Yes, indeed. The energies are extremely heavy. There's an awful lot going on at the moment. There's a lot going on both sides. But what they said, for example, here in our area, like from, I think all during the night, but from the morning, like first hour, right the way through to the end, they are lambasting the skies at the moment. Like I've never seen so much. It's incredible. Almost like they were absolutely focused and desperate on doing something. So the emissary said that at the moment what's happened is this. We're in a really fascinating place. What is this place? This place is that they have been exposed. The bodies are exposed now. There is no secret to their society. There's nothing. They're out in the open. Everything is being exposed everywhere, on every corner. What does that mean? What has that done? Well, what that's done is that they know that they don't need to hide anymore. It's not worth trying to do anything undercover. They don't need to be undercover anymore. They can be as overt as they can because the cat's out of the bag. The shit has hit the fan. Yeah? The dog's fallen off the lorry. Just made that one up. It's not good for them. And so they've got nothing to lose. Literally, they've got nothing to lose. They're going to throw everything at it. So the amateurs are saying that's where they are. They are literally throwing everything at this at the moment. However, obviously, and let's not forget that there's a good energy that's working and doing lots of stuff, and there's so much good happening at the moment. It's just incredible. But let's focus on what this is, how this is affecting things. So they're throwing the kitchen sink at it. They're not hiding it. They're overt. And I mean, it's been fairly overt for a while, but it's getting more and more overt. Like, we'll just say it as it is. This is what we're going to do. Yeah? The issue that they have, and we mentioned this before, is that they're not in flow. They are going against the current, against the tide upstream. And so what happens is they're throwing everything at it, but everything has to come in bursts now. Of like, they'll do a burst and then they've got to stop for a breather. Why? Because they haven't got the energy. They're not in flow. And so they don't have the energy that they need to be able to constantly do this. I mean, they really pushed the boat out with the COVID. They haven't got that energy anymore. And plus they're scattered. They've scattered themselves a lot. We're talking about everything being out. Everything's coming out. I listened to a recent speech by Tucker Carlson, and this was before he left Fox, and on Fox News, he's saying, and we know that Epstein didn't commit suicide. In fact, he was strangled, right? I mean, I didn't know that was common knowledge, but Tucker Carlson's saying that, right? And then, in the same breath, he puts a clip on of Bill Gates, who's being questioned about Epstein and about his many meetings with him. And the woman said, is there any lesson that you can learn from this? And Bill Gates said, well, he's dead. Okay? And it was just like this this is what we're dealing with. And Tucker's just showing it there. That's what I mean by it's all out in the open. There isn't anything hidden. There's nothing being hidden now. Everywhere we turn, people are exposing what's happening. So they're in shit a bus. It's like the end of the road for them. So they have to do everything that's within their power. Hence the fact that we've never had the skies covered as much as we are now. I watched a brilliant thing on the TV. I wasn't watching the TV, I might add, but it was a video that I got from Spanish TV. Okay, like a real lying, dirty, stinking, minging bastard TV program, the news, and they were saying, here in Madrid, lately there's been a tremendous increase in denuncias. Denuncias are where people report something of what they're calling chemtrails. Here, like hundreds upon hundreds coming in each week of people complaining about them, about the contrails, and then they said, and this was a lovely line they said, and of course, science has shown, the proof is in the science, and science has shown that these are condensation trails. And then they go to an expert who goes, what happens is fuel has liquid in it, and when it cools, it condenses. And so we're left with trails like this. But it was all, and then they said, and these letters are coming from negationists. People who are negating contrails. Contrail negationists. Okay. Like, didn't even know they existed. New name. So, what was lovely wasn't that they were just doing the same old. I think now people are getting very, very wary of let's follow the science. Science shows that. I think people are starting to think that stinks shit when people say science shows. But it was the fact that hundreds upon hundreds of people are reporting them on a weekly basis here in Spain. Beautiful. Just in Madrid. Beautiful. That's a lot of people. What's happening is that they're being dragged out onto the carpet. Like, we're not happy about this, we're not happy about this. And it's something else that I'm aware of, and maybe you've noticed it. There's a change in what I hear from people. And I'm not talking about the people in our group, because we've been in this for a long time and we're kind of we're not battle weary, but we're kind of like, it takes a lot to get us going. But the new people, they're getting really angry. I'm starting to get this feel for the anger that's there. And people saying this will not continue, this will never happen. And people are getting very, very angry. And that's, and as Bill Gates would say, and that's a good thing. But it's a good thing because the emissaries were saying that anger will be the energy that people need to take action. And we're going to get to the stage where that 100th monkey, we must be way past the 100th monkey now, but that idea, it's filtering through everybody's mind and everybody's getting more and more upset and angry. Their advice to us is that we roll with it. Just roll with what's happening. Okay, this is the most important. It goes back to, the three fundamental things like acceptance and non-judgment. Yeah? And that's where we need to be. Let's just accept what's going to happen. Without judgment, watch it happen. Roll with it. But, keep yourself safe. Don't get too involved in what's happening. Don't get yourself tied up, because then the number one thing, which is expanding our awareness, that closes down. When we're too deeply involved, when we're too deeply invested, our awareness becomes narrowed. And that's the biggest problem that we have, is the narrowness of perception. Yeah? We want it wide. Keep it wide. Keep it wide. So, there we are. If the energies have been tough for you, I hope that they get themselves sorted out soon, because I don't really like this very much. And we'll keep boxing. As they say, just keep boxing. Keep boxing. That's all that we can do. We're not going to go anywhere, are we? We've got nowhere to run. unless somebody knows Elon Musk and wants to get... No, definitely don't go up in one of Elon Musk's rockets. That wasn't good. That was not a good ending. The rocket looked like a penis to start with. And then it appeared to hit something and come tumbling down. Yeah, like Humpty Dumpty. So no, there isn't really anywhere we can go. So we got to roll with it, baby. Just roll with it and just let it happen and stay tightly knit together in our community. Support one another. And this is going to be, we're going to talk about this forever. Forever. I love you all. I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.